Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing amazing. My name is Blessing. My husband and myself, we are certified agents and we're here in North Cyprus. So if you want to study in North Cyprus, we are agents here in North Cyprus. We can process your admission from your home country till you land here in North Cyprus successfully. Everything. We have students from all over African countries. So if you want to study here in North Cyprus, and now we are in the peak of this admission season, because normally this fall semester classes will start by October. So we are almost rounding up. So you guys, if you want to study here in North Cyprus, what I mean is that so what I'm saying is that if you want to study here in North Cyprus and you're very serious to come for this fall semester 2021, contact me through the email that you're seeing on the screen and we're going to do everything for you guys. You're going to land here successfully. Okay, let's get into the video. Alright guys, so this is a very exciting video. Like you see on the title, is a good news for the quarantine. Okay, whoop, whoop, whoop. Very exciting. So the topic of this video is going to be quarantine payments. Okay, I know I have answered most of you and most of you have even shared your experience and all. So yes, like you guys know, they have the government quarantine, have the home quarantine, have the dorm quarantine. So now, previously the quarantine was like, especially for new students, they always subject new students to use the government quarantine, which is $640. That's a lot of money. But guess what guys, so I always want to get a concrete information, like I was telling you guys on my previous videos and all. If you've gone through the process, comment below, tell me how everything works so that I will know that there's somebody that has gone through the process and all that. So yesterday was an intense meeting that we had with one big school. Like this one is a big school here in North Cyprus. Okay, so we had a Zoom meeting and all that. So now I can beat my chest 100% that this works. So I even have students from Tanzania that was supposed to pay for the quarantine. I just told him, I think Tanzania, I told him, calm down, because right now there is a good news. All students, whether you're new, whether you're old, you can come with home quarantine or dormitory quarantine. Okay, so that is exciting, right? It's exciting, right? Yes. So yeah guys, so you can come either with home quarantine or you can come with government quarantine or dormitory quarantine. You're not subjected to pay the big amount for government quarantine and all that. So now I'm gonna tell you guys like how the process works. Okay, and also please listen very well. Also, I'm gonna drop a write-up at the end of this video so that you can go and watch, so you can read through. After this my explanation, if you're not still cleared on how to go about the process, I will keep the write-up at the end of the video so you can pause it and read through and understand everything. I hope that will be okay. I believe it's going to be okay. Alright guys, so let me explain. So now, if you want to use the home quarantine or the dorm quarantine, that's dormitory quarantine, these two quarantine are cheaper and they have the same protocol on how to go about it. So let me start with without any hierarchy, let me start with the dorm quarantine. So dorm quarantine is the quarantine that your school, they will arrange for dormitory for you, where you can stay and quarantine for the 14 days. Then when you're done, you can now go to wherever you want to go. Or some people that wants to stay in the dormitory, they will now shift you to the other part of the dormitory. So what it entails is that you have to pay for the dorm and they will give you the receipt of payment. Then the next thing, this other thing that I'm about to explain applies to the home quarantine. Okay, so now there is a app. I'm gonna put it on the screen. I don't want to just eat my mouth, I'm just gonna put it on the screen, but the English pronunciation is Stay Safe. But this is the app. When you download this app on your phone, just like normal application stuff. You're going to put your details and all and all and all. Then they will not take you, they'll give you a link. So when you press that link, it will take you to a page where you have to pay for the quarantine. So this part now is for the wristband, because if you're using dormitory or home quarantine, you have to have your wristband with you, okay, a tracker. Most especially for home quarantine, you have to have a tracker. So when you download the app, it will take you to the link. Then that link is where you're going to make a payment. After the payment, you're going to receive a code. So the payment that you're going to be making is 750 Turkish lira. I'm going to put the equivalent, but I know that it's no more than $90. That is the equivalent of the 750 Turkish lira. However, for some reason, the way they made it is that you cannot use your foreign account to make this payment. You have to have somebody in Cyprus account to make this payment for you, okay? And another thing again, the number has to be, because they'll ask you for your phone number, the number has to be a Cyprus number. The reason being that supposedly, obviously you're coming to the country, so they want you to have a Cyprus number, so that in case they want to call you or they want to reach out to you or something for some reason. So these two important things is very important. The phone number has to be a separate, like a Cyprus phone number, and also your card, you cannot pay with foreign card, you have to pay with Cyprus card, okay? So when you make those payments and all, those of you that have friends over here, and if you're using my agency, you get, so I can do that for you. Or another thing is to get a SIM card, but the truth is that if you have to show the app at agent, so there is no way you can maneuver that if you've not completely registered, because at agent they are going to give you the wristband, okay? So all these things has to be done before you enter North Cyprus. Yes, that's true, because lots of you guys have been asking me that, oh, even when it was quarantine, as in when it was government quarantine, can I pay when I reach Aegean? Or that's Aegean is not Cyprus. Can I pay when I reach North Cyprus, or can I pay when I reach Istanbul? No, all this is supposed to be done before your travel. So before traveling, you're supposed to settle all these things, okay? So when you get the code and everything, then the final stage is you just put in the code and everything. So now you now have a barcode system. That place is tick. Your home quarantine is tick. I mean, your dorm quarantine is tick. Then your dorm quarantine is tick. That means you're good to go. So what you need for the dormitory quarantine is you have to have a dormitory account with your school and everything. You make the payments, then you get the receipts. Then also you have to download the app. When you download the app, fill in all the details and all, then these two things is what is needed, because they're going to ask you for the barcode of the Stay Safe app when you get to Istanbul. Even in some countries they will ask you there. So Istanbul they will ask you. When you get to North Cyprus there, they will ask you, because that 750, they said that they will refund you some percentage of the money, so that when you've already made that payment, when you get to the airport, North Cyprus airport, they are going to give you a wristband, okay? So that's why you have to make the payment before you come to North Cyprus. Then let me explain for the people that wants to use their apartment as their quarantine center. So what you need for this is you're going to get somebody to get you an apartment here in North Cyprus. Obviously my student, I can get apartment for them. Even if you're not my student, I can also get apartment for you as well. So but you get apartment here in North Cyprus, and most importantly, house contract. So when you get an apartment, obviously they're going to give you a contract. So that is the most important thing. When you pay for accommodation, they'll give you a house contract with your name on it, okay? Then the next thing that you have to do is this app, Gonvin, whatever. I'm going to put it on the screen. This app is very important. You pass through the process, filling in your documents, not like filling your information, take it to the link. You pay the 750 Turkish lira, which is less than $90. You pay that. Then they're going to send you a barcode after you finish the whole stuff. That barcode is scannable. They will scan it from your home, if they're asking your home country. But one thing that I know is that from your home country, what they always ask is the contract, the house contract or the dormitory contract. That is what they really ask. But when you get to Istanbul, they will ask you of the app. They ask of the app more, or the boat. But back in your home country, they don't really ask about the app and all those things. They mostly ask about the contracts when you're in your home country flying. So I hope I explained this thing very well. So the key is that if you're using dorm, you have a dorm contract. You also have the app on your phone. If you're using home quarantine, that's an apartment, your house, you want to quarantine there, you have the house contract and you also have the app on your phone. Okay, so this is quite amazing and beautiful. Another information that I got, like I said, I'm going to put this on the end of this video. I'm going to still put a screenshot on the step by step how to do it. Okay, another important thing that I got, because I had Liberian students and some students from Grey country, and they were subjected to do 14 days quarantine. I didn't really understood very well why they had to do 14 days quarantine, but now I know. So with the meeting we had yesterday, I got to know that even if you're from a Grey country, that's Liberia, like Libya and all, if you transit, like you're coming from for example, you're coming from Liberia, then you now transit Ghana, or you transit any country that is in the dark red category, that means automatically you have to do 14 days quarantine. Okay, so any transit in any dark red country will subject the students to do 14 days quarantine. So those of you that are from Grey country and you're subjected to do 14 days quarantine, this is the reason for that. Also again, when it comes to feeding, because most of you, like you know already, there is a fine for students if you fall to the rule. That means if you do not respect the quarantine rule, if you're staying in home or in your dorm, you're going to pay a fine for that, which is clear. And I know that even me, I was concerned about how will the feeding go and all those yada yada yada. The thing here is that, like I said, we have plenty of African restaurants here. So what people do is that they just contract these people. You'll be ordering food for me, you'll be bringing food to my place morning, afternoon and night. Okay, that is what people do. So you just order, you just drop it at the door of your house morning, afternoon, night. You just contract them for 2 weeks and that's it. Then also I also told you guys, like, as you're coming, try to bring, at least if you're able to bring like some snacks and some beverages, you can even skip morning food. You can bring something that you can be eating in the morning, while you contract people that will be bringing food for you in the afternoon and in the evening. Okay, so this is how they go about, especially when you're staying in a home quarantine. This is how this is how you go about it. Then another important thing that I want to say concerning this amazing news is that most of you that are contacting me for accommodation and all, the thing here is that thousands of students are coming. This is like the peak of students arriving North Cyprus. So houses are just, before you know, it's just gone. So if you really want an apartment, really also have your money. So what I mean is that have your money while you're asking for an apartment, because there is no gain when I send you pictures or anybody send you pictures and everything, you see the house. If you don't pay instantly or you don't pay immediately or something like that, there is no guarantee to the house, because if someone else comes for that house, the landlord automatically will give the house. So it's just better for you to have your money as well as you're looking for the accommodation. Since you want to do your home quarantine, have the money and everything. So immediately the pictures have been sent to you, you just send the money, the house is secured. You know that one is thick. It's not when you stay for 3 days, 2 days or so. There is no guarantee to that. So okay, so that is it for accommodation. If you want me to get accommodation for you, there is no problem. You can contact me through the email and I will do that for you. And if there's anything that I'm forgetting, I'm going to put it on the screen. But like I said, the step by step further, I'm going to put it on the video. At the end of the video, you can just pause the video You just read step by step and step. But there is no two ways about it. It's just the app, filling your information, pay the 750, get the code, your Cyprus number, and that's it. Okay, then your house contract important, or your dorm contract. So this is really amazing. This is really amazing information. And for the dorm contract, if you want to use the dorm, it's much easier because there's a link that school give, so you can just click with that link and everything will just be done perfectly for you. Like, you don't have to stress a lot. So guys, yeah, if you want to study here in North Cyprus, so guys, I know this is going to be a big relief. This is going to be a big relief to so many people. Some people were just calling me literally, like, they are confused, they are hearing this, they are hearing that, they're hearing this. Yes, it was a lot of confusion, to be honest. It was a lot of confusion. That was the reason why I just preferred my students to just come with government quarantine, so that way you don't have any issue. You just show them your receipt and you're good. But now, since this other cheaper method is visible, people are doing it. So yes, I came to tell you guys that yes, you can do your home quarantine, you can do the dorm quarantine and pay less, and also, yeah, make things cheaper and easy for you, especially country that you have to pay return ticket and all those things. So I'm very excited for this video. I'm very excited for this news. And yeah, the schools, they are now waking up to responsibility, which I'm very proud of that, for them to hear the need of students to say, this is too much and outrageous. Yeah guys, so no need to talk too much. If you want to study here in North Cyprus, admission is fully open. We are gradually getting to the end. So if you're really serious to study here in North Cyprus, within 1 week everything can be done for you. Within 1 week everything can be done. So contact us through the email that you're seeing on the screen, and we'll just do everything for you guys, and you're going to land here. And also, if you have experiences, because I know I talked one video about experience that people, the immigration check phone and all those things, and you guys were commenting, you can comment and share your experience, or any topic that you want us to talk about, you can just comment down and I will read, and if I can do the video, I'm going to make the video. Thank you guys for watching. Contact me if you want to study here in North Cyprus. Thank you, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.